All right. And here we go. In the bottom right, our Terran player, a legend of the foreign scene, it's Nyoken. And in the top right, showing some really strong games here today. Despite the fact that he claims that he only plays Valorant, it's Models. And Models wants you guys to know he's immortal in Valorant. So, there you go. There you have it. Very good at multiple games. Very handsome guy, too. You can see right there. But is he as handsome as that man? No, nobody is. Nobody is. We're going to see what Nyoken has for us here on Harass. We're cross spawns. So if Models does something like a Nexus first, that's going to be really painful for Nyoken. There's no punish in that type of situation. I tell you, I think Harass gives us some very good macro games. I find it a little bit hard in this matchup. But if you get into the later game, it feels pretty good. And Nyoken is good at that. He just, that last game, the Reaver kind of threw him off, and he didn't have any timings, and Models took the map. Models played a very, very good Protoss vs. Terran. I think it was excellently played. So Gateway comes down, no Nexus first or anything. Nyoken just with a regular SimCity here. And now we wait. Will Nyoken be going for like a gasless expand or just a factory expand? I think generally he does like the factory expands, but I mean every Terran worth his salt knows how to do those other builds, knows how to open in that way and be a bit more greedy. And there you go. Goes out with that somewhat quick scout, throws down his gas, everything looking pretty normal overall. Cybernex core coming up. And we'll see where these guys want to go. All right, so probably going to be an end scout from Nyoken, I would imagine. Checks the bottom right. He's not here. Gotta turn that around. Probably going to go towards that top left. All right. Barracks finishing up. Some very strong anti-Zealot SimCity going on here for Nyoken. Huh? Oh, okay. Wait a second. Did I miss something here? Is he just going to hide? Did he actually get vision? I am unsure. So Nyoken didn't do end scout and said he's just like scouting around. And if you scout like that, it generally means that you'll just let a Nexus first go unless it's the first spot that you scout. Because you would be scouting it too late here, right? But it looks like he just popped up the ramp, saw nothing, and so turns around to scout the third main. So definitely a bit of a mistake, and he realizes what he's done. I guarantee you that he is like, oh, okay, which one did I not check? This one he got close enough, he would have known. So just a bit of a mistake. Now, Dragoon coming out to scout for Models, he's actually going to catch the SCV, which is just insanely annoying for Nyoken. He's going to have very little intel. And we're gonna see like if he goes eBay right away, because he might, like, he'll probably start an eBay in the next 30 seconds or so. Gonna send an SCV out, but also a Vulture. This is something Nyoken does quite like in the matchup. He likes to make that early Vulture and try to send it out and get a scout later on with it. And with both these being sent out, I think we're gonna see Nyoken basically get the intel that he needs. But will he make an eBay? Ooh, a starport going down for Nyoken. He's going to be doing a sneaky drop coming up. All right, second gate, 4 Models. Doesn't really have anything to block this. This Vulture gonna do a lot. Models probe coming down. And uh-oh, he is gonna be in some trouble. We don't know when the next unit's gonna pop out. So Nyoken gonna get some probe kills. Ooh, that was a good runaway from Models. That actually saved him like an additional probe. Okay, comes up. This is already pretty insane damage, but Nyoken taking like 3 shots to kill each probe here. 3 kills so far, 4 kills. Oh my god, 5 probes with that, plus lost mining time. This was a fantastic vulture out of Nyoken. He also gets a full scout as to what is going on. A robo going up, a couple gateways. He sees it, he knows it, he's going for a drop as well. He only has a single siege tank at home, just making some vultures now to put into that drop. Throws out a couple mines. Looks like Models wants to take a 3rd base anyways, but he's definitely been stifled, right? He's got like almost no units. His probe count is not where he wants it at right now. And he's just so unit light to be taking that 3rd Nexus. It's definitely a risk. It's definitely a risk. And I think it's not going to pay off for him. This vulture walking up towards it. Kind of interesting. Nyoken has so few units. Looks like he's going to have 1 vulture on the ground and 2 in the drop ship. This could end up working out for him. Like, if he can draw Dragoons over to this Nexus or something. But is he actually going to park the... Yeah, he's going to park the vulture over here. This is going to draw attention, right? You're getting a constant message from the game that you're under attack, which is going to allow this to go slightly more undetected. Out comes a Dragoon as well as the Observer. Only 1 Dragoon left in the wall. No more units. Models is playing like so greedily here. Now here comes the drop. Couple vultures into the natural. Oh, I think I just saw vulture speed. Okay, there are 3 Dragoons now. His Sim City is decent, but there is a hole. Okay, drops a couple mines. Loses 1 of them. That's a big deal. Walks into a mine there. But honestly, any kills he gets, look at that, 2 more vultures going up into the natural. The damage to this economy out of control right now. How many probes is he gonna end up getting? So much lost mining time as well. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh, Models with nothing left, man. Losing so many probes. Look at this. He literally has 12 probes mining minerals there, 3 there, and he's losing some more over here. So Models' economy is just destroyed right now. Just destroyed. All right, another vulture going up to the dropship. I like that he's going to drop like 1 vulture, right? Because there are going to be diminishing returns on what he gets done because Models is going to be hyper aware of it. But at the same time, any probes you kill are worthwhile. So very cool to see that being sent in. No wall here or anything. Vultures could do damage over there as well. But Nyoken's starting to get into siege tanks, right? You can't just make vultures forever. You need to build that siege tank count. I'm going to go ahead and lay a mine into the natural. Goes up towards the main. Looks like he might end up losing the dropship. Model's just slightly out of position. Unable to take it out. Right, Nyoken getting ready to take his 3rd, I think. 3 add-ons. Well, he is really low on a tank count, to be honest. So this type of move, you don't generally see this, but it kind of shows that Nyoken is quite smart. Because, like, basically if you're making vultures all throughout the early game, like Nyoken was, like, he had 1 tank forever. Normally you'll be making tanks steadily throughout the game off of 1 add-on and then later on 2. And so, like, for instance, by about 12 minutes 30 seconds, let's say, right? That's a normal move out timing for like a regular 3 base max army. You're going to have minimum 13 or 14 tanks. Here, you know, he is a little bit lower because of like how many vultures he made. So adding that 3rd add-on, making sure he can rebuild that number is quite nice. But we do have the vultures moving out with these tanks. I think he's just figuring out that like basically he's done so much damage to Models that Models' army can't be very big. He might be able to come over, set up some mines, and just siege up this base and kill it. I don't think he can actually kill Models right now. Unless Models like runs into mines and stuff. He has enough gateways that I think he'll like technically live. But yeah, this attack is going to be brutal. All right, laying down those mines. Beautifully done by Nyoken. Look at this. Models coming up. He does have quite a few goons here. He has the observers, but can you save this Nexus? Doesn't seem likely. Models moving the probes over to the side. All right, sieging up a little bit. Yeah, he's going to be able to get that kill. Now, can models get the tanks? I think that's probably what you want to think about. Either a counterattack while the units are out of position, or killing off the units that are here. Like, you can't save the Nexus anymore. Looks like it is going to be a counterattack. Nyoken scans it as one mine hits the army, so he wants to see what's incoming. The Zealots do not have legs yet. So Nyoken going to come up here and start laying some mines without Zealot legs. Like, sieging a couple tanks behind mines is absolutely fantastic. A little bit late on throwing those mines down. Probably has to evacuate this third base for now. Okay, legs finishing up. The Zealot's going to get on top of these siege tanks. Nyoken losing this area, but saving the command center very importantly. Has killed off this base. Didn't actually get all the probes, which is a small victory for models. Nyoken trying to push back. Looks like he doesn't even want to float this way. He wants to get this third base up and mining right now. Doesn't even cancel his eBay. Definitely see a different style coming out here. Now, models, he has been refilling those probes, and he's just on kind of like Gateway Man, but his economy's still not balanced super well. Obviously, he's lost so much this game. Very, very tough to recover from. I like the idea of the counterattack, but did it do that much? I don't think so. Nyoken now gonna find his stride as far as macro. Sends SCVs over to that third base. All right, scans and gonna remove some of these observers. Really killing anything you can as Nyoken is gonna be really good. It's just so hard for models to afford anything right now. But look at this, the Speedlot's gonna get on top of some of these tanks. Let's see how this engagement goes. There's not that many vultures here. Oh, is that mine gonna hit? It actually does not. It gets picked off. And still more Zealots getting on top of these tanks. The Dragoons come in from behind. Oh my god. Oh my god, like these Zealots are doing so much here. Drag a mine right there. He will back up to his bunker, and finally he will end up eliminating the rest of this army, but that was a good attack from models. Now, even though that was a good attack, Nyoken is still ahead. Nyoken has a third base up, models does not. Like, models has good two-base probe saturation, in fact, a little bit oversaturated at this point. But losing that third Nexus, even though he kills the army of Nyoken, it pushes back when Nyoken can attack. But it's not like models can easily refill his army. He's having a hard time. So again, a very good attack, reducing the overall number of tanks. But Nyoken continues to trudge forward. Time to add some more factories in here. We'll see if he takes that fourth base. Remaking that eBay for the third time. Oh, God. Ooh, that would have been insane if he'd got that mine drag. Ah! Oh my god, are you kidding me again? The most insane mines. How many probes have died? 1,000,000 probes have died. Models is at 56 supply, guys. Okay, let's count his army. It's not much. It is not much. I don't think you can come back here against a player the caliber of Nyoken. I think if this is Nyoken against any pro gamer on Earth, he probably wins at this point. Like, this is such a terrible situation for our Protoss player. All right, brings in some more vultures, going to kill even more probes. And I like that he's just sending in like a couple. That's really good. Looks like model's going to get this third Nexus up again. Does have the double pylon wall. That's all you need there. But oh, and look at this. Nyoken's actually kind of sneaking a base. That's a different type of choice. All right. What is the plan for models? He has Arbiter Tech. That's yeah. I mean, Arbiter Tech would probably be the best idea for coming back, right? Because you're never going to be able to get into carriers. It's way too mineral intensive. You don't have a position where you're going to be able to grind them down with Psy Storms. You need to be even against Terran to really fight that way, or only slightly behind, maybe. to have that as comeback potential with Psystorm. Here, he's too far behind for that. Now, can he get something done with an Arbiter, though? I think Nyoken will kill him before he even can get, like, a recall off or anything, honestly. So, I understand the tech choice. I just don't think it's going to end up working for him. He's taken so much damage this game. Okay, the Dragoons walking forward for this engage. The army is just so small, though. Nyoken not even using siege mode. GG. And Nyoken going to take the third map of the night. All right.